Okay, so we're going to do another problem here from the physics. This is from the Conquering Physics GRE book. And this is the second question in the classical mechanics book, section of the book. So it says 3 masses, m, 2m, and 3m, are suspended from the ceiling using rope as shown in the diagram. Which of the following correctly describes the tension in the 3 rope segments, labeled T1, T2, and T3? Well, you could maybe work through this intuitively, but to show it out rigorously, let's draw a free body diagram for each one. So for the top mass, we'll call this 1, 2, 3. For 1, we have tension 1, and you have tension 2, and you have a weight force from 1. So that's 1. For 2, you have tension 2, tension 3, and the weight force for 2. And then 3 just has tension 3 and the force due to gravity. So we drew a free body diagram for each block. And now let's do Newton's second. The sum of all forces for 1 is equal to 0. Which tells us tension 1 equals tension 2 plus the force of gravity for 1. And we can do this for every block. They'll all be equal to 0 because they're not moving. And we'll get an expression for each tension, each segment of the rope. Okay? So we can simplify this just a little bit more, because we know that the weight is just going to be the mass times gravity. So the first one is just mg. That's 2 plus 2mg is 3mg, because those were the masses that they gave us. Okay, well, we have an expression for tension 3. We can take this and plug it into here, and you'll get T2 equals 3mg plus 2mg is 5mg. And now you can take this and plug it into there, and you get tension 1 equals 5mg plus mg is 6mg. And now we have an expression all in the same terms, and I think we can pretty clearly see tension 1 is the greatest, followed by tension 2, followed by tension 3, which is choice E. And that makes sense, because if you think about this tension, sure, it's holding this mass, but it's also holding this one and this one. Tension 2, if you think about tension 2, you don't really have to worry about the top one at all, because that tension isn't holding it. And for tension 3, it's just holding this one block. So the results we got makes sense. That's what we're expecting. But this is how you could actually go through and show it if you had to. So hopefully this question makes a little bit more sense in the concepts.